So you can see I'm still not home, and that sucks, but it does give me time to talk about some of the things that I brought to Costa Rica that made my everyday carry super simple. So all these products come from a company called Peak Design, and I'm sure you guys have heard of them. But for those of you who haven't or that are exploring them, they're a company that opened up in 2011 and gained most of their traction through Kickstarter, and that's where I found them. On Kickstarter, they had multiple successfully backed, overbacked projects, and I'd always see them, but I just never pulled the trigger because I didn't have a use case. Years later, I have a lot more camera equipment, and now I had this trip to Costa Rica, which would enable me to shoot a lot. So I needed a backpack that would be able to be easy to carry with all my equipment, but also be able to securely store all of that equipment, and also allow me to quickly change the payload and the structure of the backpack so nothing's jostling around or risky to get broken. So picked up the backpack off their website, but I also decided I wanted to pick up capture clip and the strap just to see how their product line has evolved as well as how well it performs. But talking too much. So let's start off with this backpack that I call Dumbo. The everyday backpack is water resistant and comes in black and this ash colorway you see here. It also comes in 20 liter and 30 liter variants, but I opted for the 20 liter since I'm only carrying a drone, a mirrorless camera, and a couple lenses. I tried the 30 liter, however it was huge on me and way overkill for my use. Yet someone with more professional needs, with more bodies and more lenses, might actually get a use of this size. The magnetic latches surprised me. They did a great job about keeping the bag shut and proved to be hard to open unless you knew the mechanism. This is great for places where pickpocketing is an issue. The rails also were great for expanding the capacity, although they did make the bag look kind of weird. However, there is a secret pocket right behind those rails, which is good for smaller items that you want easier access to. Yet this isn't a traditional bag, so you'll most likely be accessing the contents through its sides. By unzipping the side zippers, you get access to 2 large pouches to organize your accessories. Both are water resistant and help lock in those loose items. On one side, you can carry your cables, small chargers, memory cards, extra batteries, and other small items. For someone more professional, they can utilize the stitch coloring to differentiate between full and empty batteries and memory cards. This feature is great to make it easier to sift through your gear, and the elastic pockets really keep everything nicely snug. The other pocket is about the same, just with much larger pockets, more ideal for larger batteries, portable audio devices, and filters. The zippable covers stretch a lot as well, and provide solid compression for those times that you really need to fit in a few extra items. The dividers are probably my second favorite feature. It allows you to change the structure of the bag and provide segmentation without heavy use of Velcro and pads like some of the other bags in the industry. The dividers can be removed for larger equipment and clothes, or added and flipped up to accommodate for more lenses. This also makes it super easy to access things no matter where they are in the bag. The zipper loops on the side pockets were a great feature, not just for easier pull, but because they were also great for security and peace of mind. On both ends, you have the option of looping and locking the zippers, which make it much harder to access for pickpockets. Even if someone tries, it's super noticeable. And finally, my favorite feature, which is the simplest feature, is the laptop storage. The pouch is super discreet and has a large pocket for battery packs, cables, pens, and other things you want really easy access to. It also has a nice padded area for tablets and laptops. It's really nothing crazy, but so many companies do this wrong. Peak Design executed this so well, I have to commend them for the thought around this. On the exterior, there are 2 stretchable pockets that hold large water bottles or other gear. It makes it really easy to store and later access when you need it. For things like tripods where you want more security, those side pockets also store more straps that allow you to lock down those items better. The straps are adjustable and also removable if you don't need them. Additionally, there's also a key strap, which is also removable, that's hidden within those pockets. If it doesn't fit, you must check out that pocket that Peak Design has added that adds additional straps that can be used for more gear. It's great if you have a larger drone, yoga mat, dirty clothes, or need to sling an extra pair of sneakers with you. I found this super useful when I had to carry my wet clothes, and I was able to carry them hands-free without worry of any of them coming in contact with my electronics. This versatility is great for those times that you have unexpected payloads or need to carry things and keep them away from your other delicate items. If you think we're done with straps, oh, we are not done with straps. Peak Design is all about straps and adjustability. You have a multi-notch chest harness to keep your straps on your shoulders and better handle the weight. The side pockets have easily deployable straps that will give you a waist harness that will keep the pack close to your body, and all of these are adjustable to fit most any size. The bag will stay close to your back, and the weight will feel balanced when walking. While Peak Design has done a lot right on this bag, it isn't perfect still. The biggest ding has to be the shoulder pads. While the shoulder pads do have some swivel features and wide enough straps to disperse the pressure, they are kind of thin, and they do have harder padding than others. It's not terrible by any means, but I've definitely had bags that were more comfortable. Peak Design may have taken this approach because they wanted more durable and lightweight straps that would still work with all of their accessories. The back also has 2 strips of slightly thicker padding, but they are still on the thin side. This is most likely because they wanted to consider compatibility with roller bags. There is a slot between the padding and the backing that allows you to sling that backpack on your rollaway and stroll away with no problem. However, the shoulder pads do make it easy to swivel the bag around for easy access. This was a feature that I thought was going to be a pure gimmick, yet when shooting in Costa Rica, I used this feature a ton. Not only did it give me easy access to all my stuff, but also proved to be a nice shelf for lenses and controllers. This made it really easy to swap out gear without having to sit down or place items on the ground. It was comfortable enough to hold position for a long time, and was stable enough that I didn't have to overly worry about the gear that I placed on the side of my bag. For times when I was just carrying food and clothes, it made it really easy to open the bag and let people grab whatever they needed. I feel like Peak Design added a lot of features to facilitate drone users. From how perfect the DJI Mavic and accessories fit in the bag, to how perfect the bag was for sinking and takeoff scenarios, it made droning a breeze. And if only this bag could have prevented my drone crash later in the trip, this would have been the dreamiest bag of all dreams. Overall, Peak Design's everyday bag was great for this trip, and was a sleek and smart carry. Despite all the straps, they did a great job about designing tuck places for them. Its versatility was a shining feature, and the thought behind the bag was obvious. It's comfortable enough to be an everyday carry bag, however this is probably only going to be my everyday camera bag. If I'm not carrying my camera gear with me, I might opt for a less tactical but more padded bag for casual use. But make no mistake, this bag is a beast and is used by beasts. And if you don't believe me, Marshawn Lynch loves this bag and carries it everywhere. I don't care what team you're a fan of, you gotta love beast mode style. Okay, I've gushed enough about this bag, so let's get into some of the other carry options that Peak Design offers. Their slide sling is their featured strap, and it comes in black, blue, and red. It's made of a nice, sleek seatbelt material and has a padded area sewn in the middle, adorned with rubber grips, a feature not present in many other straps. The strap can be quickly attached and detached using Peak Design's proprietary connectors. They offer a solid link point, but also have a nice feature on the rope which indicates if they need to be replaced based on the color they appear. The strap itself is no slouch and should have no issue holding your camera, and apparently can be used for improvised workouts. But of course, the best feature of this is the quick adjustability. Whether you want to wear it around your neck pure tourist style, or want to sling it over your shoulder, the metal latches make it extremely easy to personalize the fit for your need. The smooth material makes it easy to switch between shooting positions and make micro adjustments in placement. It's simply a great looking strap that gives you a pleasurable shooting experience. However, if you're carrying a backpack, a strap is not so ideal. The capture clip is a great second option and is perfect for those times where you want to have your hands free but also want really quick access to your camera. The plate provided anchors your camera to the clip, and the clip allows for easy release at a press of a button. Upon docking, there's also a locking knob, which will help the camera stay put even through immense throttling. Really, my only gripe on the clip is that despite how well it works when it's in place, the capture clip is somewhat hard to get on. Even with the thin shoulder pads of the backpack, I had a little bit of difficulty getting it locked in without completely unscrewing both knobs. However, if you're looking at the Pro version of this clip, it does have a great redeeming factor in the fact that it is adaptable to Manfrotto tripods. The Pro clip also has a standard screw port at the bottom of it, which allows it to fit most other tripods as well. All bases covered. So to sum it up, no matter what your need is, Peak Design most likely has a solution that will make you happy in your camera carry.
Well, I hope you guys found that informative, but please support Peak Design.
because they make an amazing set of products and a lot of love and care goes into the design of them. And their support is amazing. So even if you didn't get your backpack or product through them, you got it through as a reseller, they're willing to help you guys, and their support on social and email is super fast. For me, I bought a backpack through Huckberry on a deal, and one of the straps was broken and missing loops. Since we couldn't repair it through a replacement of just the strap, I sent the backpack in and they sent me a brand new backpack with everything perfect before my trip. So the turnaround time was super fast and I was super happy with them. So I can't recommend them enough, and I think you guys will be extremely happy with their products. But as we're wrapping up, please like and subscribe, and most importantly, please leave a comment. I love that dialogue more than anything. But yeah, I think the channel is up to 50 subscribers now, and that's like literally me telling none of my friends or family. So let's keep that between us. But yeah, if you guys feel like sticking around, checking out the view with my friends, there'll be links to my social and other works that I've done. But as always, appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next week.